And I'm back, and what we got here today is a tire that keeps going flat. It has a slow leak in it somewhere. I'm going to show you how to diagnose it and fix it. So you can do this on the vehicle or off the vehicle. First thing you want to do with a tire that keeps going flat is you want to put some air in it. Okay, so I've got compressed air from an air compressor here that I'm going to use today, but you can use one of these portable 12-volt air compressors that you can buy at any automotive store. They plug into your cigarette lighter, plug into the tire there, and they got a little gauge. Okay, so these are really handy to have. So this repair that I'm going to show you today can happen on the roadside, okay? Even though I'm doing it in the yard here today, this can all happen out on the side of the road if you've got one of these little compressors, a few basic tools, and some know-how. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so we got our flat tire. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put some air in it. So I got about 30 pounds of pressure in there. So you're gonna want to get some dish soap and water and spray it around the seam of the rim here, around the valve stem, and what you're going to do is once that soap's on there is you're going to watch here and see if any more bubbles develop. Of course, there's always bubbles in the soap, but what you want to see is where it's leaking. And this can happen even on the car with the tire vertical, and it'll still bubble where it finds the leak. So we're going to look for a leak here. Spray around the valve stem. Okay, and we're going to watch to see if any bubbles develop. Okay, I don't see anything there. Let's go around the other side. And same thing there. I don't see any bubbles developing there. I don't see any leaks there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go around on the tread and see if there's any holes somewhere in the tread. So the same thing, we're just going to spray that soapy water solution on the tire, on the tread, and we're going to watch and see if it blows any bubbles. Uh-oh, I think I see something coming up here. Check this out. Right here. We got a nail in the tire. Right there. You see that? That is most likely our problem right there. Look at that. And you can see yeah. And you can see what happens. See it making bubbles? And we'll continue to check the rest of the tread to make sure there's no other nails, because there could be more than one. I've checked the rest of the tire, and that's the only place that it's blowing bubbles. See right there? Okay, so the next thing we're going to need is one of these tire patch kits, okay? Every automotive store sells these. Comes with these two tools, and it comes with some of these patches. And they sit between plastic like this, and they got an asphalt on them. They're quite sticky. Okay, you see that? I've got one out here. All right, so, and what this one is a rasp. So we're going to pull that nail out of there. So I've got a pair of pliers here, and we're going to pull that nail out. And when we get the nail out, we're going to rough up the hole with the rasp. And then we're going to insert a plug with this tool. And what you do is you take one of these sticky patches like this, and you pass it through like that, okay? Pass it through about halfway, and you can see the end of it is split here, okay? So what happens is we're going to push that down into that hole, and then we pull this out quick, and the patch will stay inside the tire, and you leave about maybe 1/2 inch of it sticking above the surface. Okay, and you can see where a nail is there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get under it. All right. Not hard to see where the hole is. So we'll just take our rasp and we'll put our rasp in there like that. And we'll push it through. And we'll rough up that hole just like that. We've got our plug ready, okay? So I'm going to pull that out. Okay. Okay, so sometimes it helps to push down on the tire like this. Okay, so I pushed it down. Leave about 1/2 inch sticking up, see right here? Then I'm going to pull the tool out really quick, like that. There's the tool, and that's the way you leave it. You don't want to take it too close to the tire because it could fall in, and this will just wear off as the tire rolls. Pressure that the tire is rated for is written on the sidewall somewhere. So right here it says 340 kilopascals or 50 psi cold. Tire pressure gauge. That's just over 30. I never saw that before. A cheap piece of garbage that I've never seen that happen. Let me get a tire pressure gauge. And you saw it here first on Everyday Projects. We bring you all the entertainment. That was a really cheap tire pressure gauge. Okay, this one's reading almost 50 psi. And we got 55 psi in there. Okay, so with the air in there, we'll put our cap back on. With the air in the tire and the plug in there, let's check and see if it's got any leaks. And that looks like a fix. Anyway, like I say, this can be done on the roadside. There happens to be there was our culprit right there. Tire picked up a nail somewhere. So just a review of the tools that we used here. You can get yourself one of these little air compressors. They sell them for about $15 to $20. You can keep it right in the vehicle. It runs on your 12-volt system out of your cigarette lighter. If you don't have a cigarette lighter, a lot of cars now come with a 12-volt outlet. And same thing. And they sell these little patch kits. They come usually with these 2 tools and some of these plugs, okay, like that. I had a pair of pliers, side cutters actually, to take out that nail, but you can use any type of pliers that you have. And tire pressure gauge if you want, and some soapy water. And that's all you need to fix your own tire at home or on the side of the road. And that's how that's done. And what do you think of that thing? It's just a tube. I don't know where half it went, but I know it went high in the air and it dropped on this glass table when it came down. Goodness gracious. Okay. I bring you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Anyway, that's how that's done. Hopefully that helps someone. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you again here very soon on Everyday Projects. Bye for now.